Hi everyone!
Hi!
Welcome to Don't At Me. It's not that serious. I'm Brandy.
And I'm Flo, or Florence.
And this is the show where we talk about anything and
everything
everything
under the sun.
Dating, relationships, being in your late 20s, early 30s, living in LA. It's just a place where we have our own opinions and come together to share them and just see.
And just don't add us. Don't add us because it's not that serious.
Yeah. So this is our first show, our first episode. So yeah, with that being said,
Welcome.
welcome. So
anyways, girl, let's talk about Drake's.
oh God. Let's not. I mean, I don't have much to say on this.
Wait, did you watch the video though?
Yes.
Okay, do you think that it's him?
Yeah, what? That is definitely him. It's definitely
Could
him.
it be AI?
I don't think so. I think if it was AI, it would be like straight instead of like, why would it just be like this whole motion, like this person? It looked like he was on a boat, but apparently he was on a plane or something. But
Wait,
no, that's
what?
him. If you're gonna AI something,
Okay, I saw
you
a
make it a
different
little
video.
more clear.
I saw a different video.
Him laying on a freaking. It was. He's on the bed.
Okay, he's on the bed.
Showing his meat.
Okay, correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you said on a boat. I was like, on a boat.
I don't know. I think it was the motion of the video that like threw me a little off, but I saw that without wanting to, and
Right.
I wish I didn't see it because it didn't do nothing for me.
At all.
No.
Except he's gifted. He's
Some
very
may
gifted.
say, but you don't know how he uses it. It's about the motion of the ocean, and
I mean,
You
he got
know.
somebody pregnant, so.
that's like not that hard to do. I don't think, but
Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, you're right. He's irrelevant. Um, what
But yeah.
was the topic that I wanted to bring up?
oh yeah,
So I had asked people, what do people look for in a relationship? Like, what do you look for in a relationship?
ooh, okay. I think I look for safety. In that safety in terms of like protection, physical protection, but emotional safety. Someone that can communicate, someone that's like willing to work as in be able to dive a little deeper, have hard conversations, and be willing to kind of see your perspective of things instead of just always thinking that they know best or being very selfish with their emotions, you know? I think.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say, yeah, emotional is like really big on me because like they can give you everything you want in terms of like money, but like if you're not giving me the emotional support I need, then it's not gonna work. So
Yeah.
that's something that I'm looking for. Loyalty, respect,
Woo!
all of that. I don't know why it's so hard for people out here to be loyal.
I don't know.
Why?
Well, it's like all things that everyone would say is common sense.
Right.
You know, like loyalty, respect,
Yeah.
emotional intelligence. Like that seems like it would be so common and just, you know,
It's
easily
so hard
recognized.
to do.
Yeah, it's really hard to do. I feel
It's so
like
hard to do. So,
Mhm.
anyways, I had asked people that, and this is their response. Somebody said, fuck love, I want loyalty. Love comes and goes. Some days you feel it for that person more, and some days it's not as much. Loyalty never tarnishes. It has no meter of some days more, some days less. Loyalty is greater because it exists always, and if it ever breached, then logic should lead you out. That RS much faster than love. That's RS. Anyways. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, I agree. I agree that love is not enough on its own. But just loyalty is also not enough. Like,
Right.
someone could be loyal as hell, but they're a shitty partner. And they don't end up their whole of the bargain. And, I don't know, they don't do the other things that you want, but they're loyal. I'm like, that wouldn't be enough for me.
Okay, so would you say but I feel like if you have love that is unconditional,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it should be enough in a sense. Cause like, but I think people have different meanings of like being unconditional, because unconditional means like, okay, if you were to lose your job today, your man should be like, that's okay, like I'm still gonna love you. We're gonna find a plan to help you find another job tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
but some people are like, oh, sorry, like I can't be with you. So then your love is not really unconditional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like loyalty, I don't know. I mean, I can see that both is not enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if your love is really strong, it should be enough.
Yeah. I feel like if the love is strong and secure, there's not even, loyalty's not even like a topic of conversation because it's already understood. Like, that's my person, you
That
know?
is true. Okay. This other person, oh dang, this person went in. Okay, let's see. What I want the type of girl that can turn a house into a home.
Okay. And
I agree.
that's like being domestic, and is that what, that's probably what that person's talking about. Is like the woman that's able to cook and clean and take care of the house and do those activities. That's what I'm taking that as. What do you take it as?
I would say I could agree to that, but I don't think it should just be that. Cause like, cause obviously a man's like, oh, they're supposed to provide and lead, and women's supposed to like nurture and like care. So I feel like when a woman is at their best, like they will make the house like, it's our nature to do those things.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're in an environment where you feel
So, yeah.
safe and secure, it's like that stuff comes naturally. I feel.
Right. So I would agree to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
But this is a different perspective I have. I feel like those whole roles, like the woman, you know, the man's gonna make the money, bring home all the money, and the woman will be at home taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, whatever. I understand that's like a huge part of a lot of society, like a lot of people our age that I've come across view life, you know, view it in that aspect, like the man should provide and, you know, the woman should be taking care of the other things. And I agree with that when there's a family already. Like when you have children, it's like, yeah, the woman shouldn't have to do everything on her own. So yeah, like if the man can help alleviate some of the home stuff by like working a little harder so she doesn't have to work all the time or take some time off, I agree with that. But I feel like, in my opinion, at our age when we haven't figured that out for ourselves yet, we're like completely relying on another person, I feel like that leads to more of like societal gaps of like thinking in olden traditional ways where it's like, hey, it's like the American dream when mom is just stay at home and then whatever, there's just like inequality in between like the male and the female, and I feel like that just kind of leads into everything else. Like that's why women get paid less in jobs or in the work field, and it's just kind of perpetuates itself through like those kinds of things. But I get it. I think it's just like a personal opinion, but I just don't think it helps us progress in society. It's like 2024. We're living like that's like 1950s thinking, you know.
So it's fair to say that like us just dating, not married or whatever, have kids, you want to go 50-50 on everything.
Yeah, I'm okay with that until. I mean, if they want to, if like they're like, hey, I want to take care of you, whatever, I'm not gonna say no, you know. Like, that's what you want to do, but I'm not gonna be out here like relying on that, you know, like because it may not work out too. So it's like I need to make sure I'm okay on my own, kind of thing. So I think I feel like that's where it should be placed, in my opinion. But like, you know, who knows? You don't. I think maybe it's just the circumstances that we've been put into.
So what if you meet someone that has a great personality? Okay, I was actually watching a TikTok. You know, it's trending on TikTok, and how this girl was talking about how she's dating someone who has a great personality, but is broke, right?
Yeah.
So she's saying how, like, you know, when they go on trips, she's paying for everything. When they go to dinner or whatever, just go out to eat, she's paying for everything. So for the last few months, they haven't done anything because he doesn't have money.
Yeah.
Like, how would you feel?
I mean, I think that would take a toll on me because it's like I want to be able to have fun experiences and go on trips, go on dates, and whatever. You know, I think that's where financially that would get tied up, and I feel that it's not completely fair to just judge a person by their finances itself and just be if they're treating you so well in other aspects and they do everything. They go above and beyond to make sure that you're taken care of every other aspect besides financially, and you're happy, then that deserves a conversation because it's more likely than not they're working towards getting somewhere. Like no one wants to be in a bad financial place forever,
right?
You know, and if they are taking the steps that they can to get there, then I think that's like it's worth exploring. It's worth having conversations around. I don't think it's right to just kind of base it just off that, because the way I view love is like, imagine like an apocalypse could happen any day, like the world could end a month from now and whatnot. Okay, maybe not the world ending, but say that there's apocalypse, you're stranded on an island, your money doesn't have any value at that point. Who cares how much money you fucking have? It's like you're just trying to survive. And you think about that, it's like, who would you want to be with? Would you want to be with that partner that you're with? So is it that person has a bunch of money, but now that money doesn't have any value, you see them and you're like, well, actually, did I just get with them because they were going to provide me like that financial life that I want? And like, is that really the most important thing? Is that what matters?
But I feel like at the same time, like if you've been laying low for like a few months now, I hope you have a fucking plan.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you have a fucking plan.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know
I would be turned off if there was no plan.
Right. But that's, like, in her video, she really made it seem like this man does not have any plans at all.
That would be difficult.
But it's like, for her to go on the internet to really, like, talk about the man that she's dating like that.
Yeah, that's
a red flag.
Yeah. That's, like, an invasion of privacy. And I don't think they should be on display like that. Especially, like, a relationship, finances, and...
Well, especially because, like, if you really view this man, like, as your, whatever, future partner or whatever may be the case, like, I wouldn't want my man to be talking about me like that online. Like, you should be with me.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So I feel that for sure because, money isn't everything.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to, like, lead and plan for our future if we're going to be together.
Exactly. And I think that changed for me growing up because I think in my 20s, early 20s, I didn't really know what my future was going to look like or what I wanted, but as I knew I always wanted kids, and I think it became more of a reality, like, hey, I for sure want kids.
Right.
I'm going to be in my 30s, and, you know, at some point during that time, maybe late 30s, no specific timeline, but I'm going to want kids. So I think the finance thing becomes more important. You know that that's what you want in your future because you want your child to live and grow up in like a comfortable environment,
right? And not have to struggle, like
So that's probably the most emphasis I'll put on finances is for what the future is going to look like for whatever we build. So I think that's cards should always be discussed. I think that's if you know what you want, you want where you want to be, like. Both parties should be aligned on that, or else
it's not gonna
have
work.
Issues.
I think and I mean anything, like, you guys should be aligned. Yeah. You know, so
agreed.
I feel like that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I say.
What else you got on here?
Oh, okay. Should we go into some red flags and we'll touch on each one. Okay. I want to hear your perspective on these.
Let's do it.
All right. Ooh. Okay, this red flag. I think it's a red flag when the person that you're interested in has questionable friends and questionable exes. So, I mean, I understand everyone has, maybe they got in a relationship with someone and they didn't know that they were like this. So I get it, people have bad exes, but if they continue to date like similar types of people and Like if they were in like a toxic cycle and they continuously go to toxic people or say that they like toxic stuff, I'm like, that's a huge red flag for me. I mean, I feel like that goes without being said.
That's a red flag.
But even friends too, the types of people that they're hanging out with all the time, and like, do their friends respect you? Do you like how are they taking advantage?
It's honestly like, that is a touchy subject because I am one of those people.
Like so many friends. I'm like,
no, I mean it's not like I have so many friends, but like for me, like I feel like I repeat the same pattern. That's why I'm not getting the successful relationship that I want, because I'm just so used to toxicness.
Yeah.
So like,
I know.
obviously I grew up that way, so it's like, how do I like really? I'm trying. Okay, I am changing my habits. I am trying to welcome the nicer people in my life.
Yeah.
You know, so, but it is a hard change. Like, obviously, if you built that habit for the last 7 to 8 years that I've been single, it's like, yo, that's tough.
Yeah.
Like, I've been single for a really long time. I don't know if I count my last relationship as being in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, on paper it was, but like the feeling was not very clear.
Anyways, hi if you're watching. Just kidding.
All right.
Okay, but yeah, I would think that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably good because
But I feel like
learn about yourself too.
But we have a lot of friends who are single. You know that group that likes to go out.
Yes, we do.
So I don't know.
Well, those are like acquaintances, you know, like there's people we go out with and stuff are friends, are acquaintances, but they're not. I'm not gonna consider them like ride or die. I wouldn't trust them with my life.
Yeah, cause some of my close friends that are in San Diego, they're like in relationships, married. I'm like, y'all doing it right.
Yeah,
y'all doing it right. I think if I stayed home, I probably would be in a relationship.
Home as in like
San Diego.
The house?
No, like San Diego. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
But
I feel like
something brought you here.
Right.
You're here.
Yep. I'm here now, so.
It's not that. Yeah, you could like change your environments and find someone, but I feel like it's more of like a thing of like behavior that I feel like you could explore here, and it shouldn't matter like, hey, I'm gonna find my person there. I think maybe the people that you hang out all the time aren't the right place, but
terrible.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I've definitely met some good ones.
Yeah.
Definitely met some good ones.
You just don't like it when they treat you good because it's boring and it's safe.
Right away, I'm scared. Self-sabotage. Terrible.
I mean, I know what that feels like too. You know?
Oh, you're a grown woman now who just... Okay. I see.
We've had our share of experiences, but safe is, you can't be safe and peaceful. Like, oh, that is just...
Why can't you be safe and peaceful?
Because a lot of people I was dealing with did not make me feel that way. So,
okay.
Yeah. It's like such a small thing that usually may come in packages you don't think that you would want. But you are happy, and that's what matters the most.
Speaking of packages, I'm just kidding.
Gosh.
Okay, next flag.
Oh, do you have one? Before you go.
You know what's crazy? Oh,
alright.
I would say like teeth is like big.
Oh,
teeth is big.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're at 30 and you are doing self-care, I think that's part of self-care that you should do. Like, I was on Hinge like maybe like a year ago. And I met up with this guy. And you know, he's tall, like he looks good, he works out and stuff. We met up like in front of like a gym parking lot because we were gonna go work out. Come to find out the gym was closed. So, bro, he like smiled and I was just so turned off. Like, I was like, his teeth was just not what you mean.
Okay, like was it in terms of like straightness or
in
terms of like the bad height? It looks like
in terms of straightness, but also like it did look a little bit yellow.
Yeah.
So I like ran away as fast as I could and never texted him back. Oh my god, I sound so shallow, but I think that's like really big. Like,
yeah, I mean, if you have to be attracted to someone. You don't have to be, but
like I don't.
I mean, I think you should be attracted to someone. If something like that you're not attracted to, like bad hygiene. I also agree.
Right.
Like, bad hygiene in general is unattractive. So
Yeah.
that's not for you, and that's completely.
I
okay.
don't mind crooked teeth. Let me get this straight. I don't mind crooked teeth at all. It's just that, bro, if they are yellow too, it's. I'm so sorry.
Like, well, that's all I can think about.
Yeah, like, no, a little crooked smile, like J. Cole said, is not a problem. But, take care of yourself.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's my next red flag was like a dirty house or bad hygiene, because I feel like little things are representative of like bigger things in their lives. So if you're not taking care of something as small as washing your toilet or whatever, picking up after yourself, it's like that's just laying the groundwork for how you're going to be with us later in life.
That is true.
And how you'll care for your offspring or care for whatever important things in your life. It's like, just be mindful and intentional with things in your house, because if they're mindful of cleaning their place, they're probably just in general taking care of themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna do a little improv.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's do a little improv. So,
Okay.
I would say we're on a date.
Mhm.
Maybe this is the first or second date, but you didn't realize the first time. So now you're realizing, well, no. You came into my house the second time to like help me get ready, and then we went on to my date.
Okay.
Right? But then you saw how dirty my house was. So then it's like, how would you communicate that with me, or like how are you gonna act on the date?
Oh, okay. Second or third time, so there's no like commitment at all.
There is no commitment at all,
Okay.
but you had a good time the second date. That's why you came back around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll be the guy and you be the girl. Okay. All right. So can you help me get ready real quick? It's gonna be real quick. I'm gonna change my pants.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay, walking into my house. Okay, sorry, my house is a little messy. It's okay, my bad. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you ready?
You look like this every day? Is this normal?
Yeah, why?
Oh, nothing. Do you like have a cleaner maybe that comes by or something?
I clean like, once or twice every 2 weeks.
With what?
What do you mean with what? I have my cleaning supplies in the closet.
It looks like you clean with trash.
Are you okay? Like,
I don't know. This is kind of something that doesn't sit right with me. I don't really like to date people that are dirty, and it kind of gives me a little bit of an ick. If you need help cleaning,
oh, you want to help me clean?
not really, but if you need help, like I can help find you a cleaner or something. I don't know if this is gonna work. It can't look like this.
All right, we can find a cleaner tomorrow.
Okay.
I really like you. I think you're really cool. You're very beautiful.
I think you're cool too. You're a cool
I'll
person.
I'll find someone to clean my house tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I think you should clean this place up. Yes, I think that'll be really good for you.
All right, cool. You ready to go on a date?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's go.
Maybe our last. Bye.
You said maybe.
Okay. See.
So you would really communicate that right there and then.
You know what? When we do these little improv things, I'm just going off the dome. I'm just trying to be. I don't know. I probably wouldn't even said anything, but in my mind, I would have been like, okay, this isn't for me. And yeah, I think when we do these improvs, I'm gonna go balls to the wall and say some ridiculous things that I probably wouldn't even say in person. But no, in general, I probably wouldn't have said anything to this person. I would have been like, understood. Just take a look around. Because then if he hires a cleaner, it's still like still unattractive because I'm like, you're still having to do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know? But I put that in that person's mind, so.
Okay. Even though he has all the other flags green.
I just can't. No, that's like a non-negotiable because I don't want to date a child.
That is true. Like, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So, how many more red flags you got? Damn. You got a whole list of red flags. A whole list of red flags.
They're constantly evolving.
Who hurt you?
We're not getting into that. But
okay. So, what's another red flag you got?
ooh. Well, I've told you this before, but people that only work on their outside and their physical and not what's inside. Like,
Okay.
if you're only concerned with how you look like and you think that's doing the work, it's like you're gonna have so many rude awakenings in your life later down the road. It's like, oh shit, I actually have to communicate well. Or, oh my god, I actually have to consider other people's feelings to make something work or like be fulfilled in life, you know? So,
what if it just takes them like slower to actually like grow?
that's beautiful, that's fine. I want to, please grow, like, I want to see you bloom and become your best version, but doesn't have to be with me right now. Like,
Right.
I don't need to deal with that if I'm gonna take steps back if I'm gonna deal with that. So
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Got
How do you
it.
feel? What do you feel about that?
I mean, listen, I'm still growing myself.
Me too.
I'm still growing myself, but yes, I feel like it's hard too because when it comes to dating, like, you really have to like date this person for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like 1 to 2 to 3 months, it's like I communication. Yes, I feel like you can like learn communication quickly,
Yeah.
but to make it a thing where it's like, oh, let me communicate like how I'm feeling all the time, like it might be hard for that person in the first few months because that's not what they're used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they probably need like more time, like
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 months. I don't know.
No, I agree.
But-
as long as they're trying though, that's like
Right.
that's attractive. Someone that's trying and you can see that or feel it. Like,
Okay.
that's
I feel like I have someone like that where he's like my friend.
yeah. Okay.
Where I feel like some days he will say how he's feeling,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then other days he will flip and just
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like the wishy-washy thing. Like, okay, yeah, like one day I want to be vulnerable and then the next day I don't want to be.
I don't consider that doing the work. I think,
Right.
Yeah, I think that's just existing and like because everyone has emotions, so like yeah, they feel it and they'll say it in the moment, but then take it back like as if it makes them feel less than or weak to feel that way.
Right.
So I wouldn't consider that as
Doing
trying.
Okay.
I don't think that's trying.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Let's see.
Another-
Oh. Okay. Do you have one?
I'm trying to think what a red flag is to me.
Give me some fun ones too, though. Like. Oh wait, you already did. Okay.
Some fun ones.
I think I have. Well, my red flags are all like deep, but you know, there's some
Yeah,
fun
go
ones
ahead.
and green flags.
I feel like it's so hard for me to like determine red flags because I'm so used to toxic. So it's like in my
Oh, yeah.
head, I'm like, oh yeah, they're okay, they're nice, you know, they treat me very well.
No, they don't. No. No. Ooh.
No, they don't. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They don't.
You just need to flip your red flags and your green flags. You know.
no.
All your green flags should just become your red flags, and then all your red.
No, wait, what?
I mean, never mind.
No, 'cause
They're just all red flags.
no, you're right. Yeah, I think I just like toxic.
Yeah.
But-
Or I think your green flag should be like what you want, like what you want.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like I say what I want, but do the opposite.
Yeah, girl, you gotta look inside
Because-
yourself.
Well, no, I think it's just because I'm scared. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really just scared of, like, I think you also have to understand, like, I'm in my, I don't want to say my age, but
I know.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like that time where I'm like, okay, I want a partner, it's going to be solid, we're going to ride this out, you know? I don't want to, like, hop from, like, boyfriend to boyfriend, honestly.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, okay, well, if I go with you, like, we're
locked
in. We locked in.
Yeah.
And that scares me.
You and me both. I'm a victim to that too. So I know.
Like,
I think we're human, and it's like everything's uncertain.
It is, but also like I feel like I'm the type of person. I don't want to say I'm settling, but I'm the type of person that can make it work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With like
anyone,
whoever.
Yeah.
You know,
not anyone, but
yeah, maybe not anyone, but like you know, like if I have a connection with you, like I can make it work.
You're not the type to be like, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have this.
No,
and
not at all.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Like, even if there were some red flags.
Even if
maybe you should have some non-negotiables.
Yeah, no, I definitely am now. I definitely am now.
Because you've said that. You've said you have some non-negotiables, and
I do.
Every non-negotiable has been there for some people.
I do.
And you still.
But I also like want them to just be themselves.
They are.
Like,
those are things that no one in this world can change.
Like, okay, like for example, like if you are gonna be my boyfriend, like of course I don't want you like talking to your exes still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah, common sense.
Yeah, common sense. Or like hanging with a girl by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
a tricky topic. That's a different topic. We're gonna dive deep into that.
We gotta dive deep. Okay, wait, how long have we been on?
Well, our time has come to an end. It was so nice talking to all of you guys. We'll have some more stuff to talk about next week, but
please like, follow, subscribe, share it, drop your comments. We want to hear from you guys. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay.
Here's Don't At Us.
Love y'all.
Bye.